Homelessness is not a crime. That is the message coming to Hamilton County Sheriff Jim Neal.
Advocates for the homeless gathered on the courthouse steps to announce a federal lawsuit filed to stop the sheriff from removing people who are sleeping in the doorways of the courthouse. 9 on Your Side reporter Jay Warren is live at that courthouse. He has the story tonight. Jay.
Well, that's right. Inside this alcove in the front of the courthouse on the cold stone, someone is likely to sleep here tonight. And for those who do sleep here, they say it's a relatively safe place to sleep, as safe as it can be while sleeping on the streets. But with the homeless situation comes urination and defecation on courthouse property, and it's something that Sheriff Jim Neal plans to put a stop to. Although this temporary restraining order and lawsuit filed by homeless advocates plan to stop him. Gathered in front of the courthouse today, advocates for the homeless, like Shafter Jinks, announced they were suing the sheriff. Jinks says he's been homeless off and on for the last 3 years.
I dealt with Washington Park. I was attacked in Washington Park physically. So I found this was a safer place to be.
And it is in these closed-off entryways that the homeless sleep for the night, sometimes side by side for warmth.
I've slept in any one of these doorways. I've used the benches. As you see, they have several.
These men gathered at today's press conference will no longer be able to seek refuge under these arches at night.
The courthouse is sort of like sacred ground. It is where we come as citizens to plead our case. And by sleeping in front of the courthouse, it is sort of like saying to our brothers and sisters, we need assistance.
But I asked if it was okay to defecate on sacred ground.
Would we rather have a discussion about where people defecate? Or would we rather have our government spend time on creating jobs and housing?
A spokesman for the sheriff says the office has no intention of arresting the homeless and putting them in the Justice Center. As for Jinks, he says he doesn't have a better place to go just yet.
I'm not choosing this right now. Unfortunately, I don't have the funds to sustain housing. I can get housing. I've had housing. But because of my financial situation, I was unable to maintain it, which brought me back here, and this is the safest place I knew to go.
Now, we have late word tonight that the temporary restraining order was denied by Judge DeLotte, which means that Sheriff Jim Neal will be able to start going ahead with his plan to clear these steps tomorrow. Jay Warren, 9 on Your Side, downtown.